Rose Haven Nurse Clinic. We have many different people that come in and volunteer to provide services, including individual volunteers and organizations from nursing schools, naturopathic schools, and physician assistant programs, among other groups as well. That means that sometimes the services here change depending on who comes in, so you'll want to remind guests what you're able to do and then make sure that the space remains clean and organized for whoever uses it next. We have lots of supplies for you to be able to use, and this closet is full of all sorts of things. There are also bins on the wall there and under the desk, including on this other wall as well, more shelves with different supplies. So when you first arrive, you may want to look around and orient yourself to what supplies we have. Just as anywhere else you work, you want to maintain privacy and hygiene. We do have a curtain here in case people need to have sensitive care in this area, and depending on how much people you have helping you, you can also take care of somebody in the front to save time and be more efficient. We also have gloves over here and biohazard bins in 2 separate areas for your safety. When you sign guests up for services, have them write their name, and you will probably want to include a description of what they look like as well, so you can find them later if they will need to wait. On a separate document, we have a sheet for putting what requests they needed and then what supplies you provided. Here at the Rose Haven Clinic, we provide a lot of different services depending on what people come and volunteer here. Sometimes we are requested to provide foot care, wound care, blood pressure checks, and blood sugar checks as some of our most common services. One of our most common foot care requests is a foot bath. To set one up, you'll want to start heating water with the kettle and then grab a bin and a mat or a towel to put under it from in here. Then you'll find towels for people to dry their guests in this drawer. Sometimes people will ask for a service that you're not able to provide. For example, people ask for health supplies, but in general, we recommend that you limit supplies only to people who need it for a current issue, as we are limited on what health supplies we have. When you're not able to provide a service, there are other ways you can help someone. We have many handouts and informational resources that you can give to the client. There are also medical referral sheets that you can use to help add information for the guest to go to urgent care or a primary care appointment. If there is an emergency, please do what you need to do to help someone, but keep in mind that Rose Haven staff are here to support you in helping guests as well. You can ask Rose Haven to help you get a guest transportation if they need it urgently to go somewhere like urgent care, and you can sometimes ask Rose Haven to help with a guest getting finances for medications, among other health needs. For more extreme emergencies, please know what supplies we have. There's an AED here available, and we also have Narcan available. If you need to call 911 for someone, there's a phone to use at the nurse's station, another phone at the hospitality desk, and if you need, you do have your own personal cell phone, I assume. At the desk, there's a computer available for you to use that has different documents and forms here, which you may want to print or look at for different information. There's also an email, and if there's any supplies that are missing or you wished you had in the clinic, you're going to want to email Jessica and let her know what you want. You want to check the emails from the last week and see if it was already requested, but if it's not, go ahead and let her know, and please include a link if it's something that needs to be a certain medical type or level of quality so that she can make sure she orders the right thing for you. There are also different resources here for anybody volunteering in the clinic, including binders and forms here. At the end of the day, you'll want to take the sign-up forms and put them in the completed medical services form. There's also a sheet here detailing the steps for closing down the rest of the clinic. For cleaning the rest of the clinic, we recommend wiping down all surfaces with these wipes. During the services, you may want to be wiping down the tables and chairs that you use between clients as well, but one last wipe down at the end of the day is also good. There's a broom in the closet to sweep the floors, and then lastly, you'll want to take laundry into the machines to the side here, and then let the hospitality staff know that you've added laundry to their machine. Then you'll want to take the trash into the dumpsters down in our little donations area as well. And then one last thing, at the end of the day, if you've noticed that either your mini biohazard bin or the large one is getting full, please let a staff member know so that they can schedule somebody to come pick it up. Lastly, I just wanted to thank you on behalf of all of the Rose Haven staff, volunteers, and guests for coming in and helping to provide healthcare. It's one of the hardest positions to find volunteers for because it requires training, and it's also just one of the hardest care needs for guests to access. So on behalf of everybody, thank you so much, and we can't wait to have you.